we'll go for a trip. You wanna see what kind of mess is in my car? All the different shoes for different occasions, cycling, outdoors, indoors classes, flip-flops, yeah, that kind of stuff. And yep, and even barbell fits sideways in here with 37.5 kilos. Portable speakers for my classes with clients. There we go. Okay, so always starting with music. I'm listening to Tidal now, and yep, let's do this. Let's go for the trip. Andiamo.
On the last train home tonight.
Hey Otto,
Yeah.
so where are we going today?
So this park is called Barnaslingan. We're just gonna go and do a little testing of equipment and just have a little walk. This is a part where I go sometimes drumming because it's only 15 minutes drive. I can take my chair and just sit down and nice and relaxed drumming, but really cool atmosphere in this forest. Once we get to the spot, we'll try the vintage lens and we're just gonna do some experiments with the photos.
So Otto, tell us about your hobby. Since when you were interested in hiking?
In hiking?
Yeah.
Well, I was interested in hiking since I was a little baby, I guess, because my parents took me for hikes when I even couldn't walk. I was a little baby, I guess, in a buggy first, and then on the back, and then walking, and yeah. I think my parents really pushed us when we were very young into that, and I'd say we were quite fit for our age. We also played football since we were 6 and 5. My brother, he's younger 1 year, so both of us, big competition between our strengths, but also we had the challenges like the biggest Rocky Mountains in Slovakia, High Tatras, which goes from Štrbské Pleso into Polish border called Risi, and it's been actually dusk to dawn kind of hike, like whole day. And we accomplished that when we were 8 and my brother was 7. And I asked my mom, oh yeah, and she's like, yeah, we tried 2 years before and you guys didn't succeed on it. I don't even remember that, but we were basically we were 6 and 5 and we didn't do it. Then when we were a year later we didn't do it, and then we go for the next one and we did that. But I thought that was just natural way of being active, you know. So that's been my whole life, hiking.
That's interesting. And you hiking up till now, obviously you still like it.
Yeah,
you know.
I still like it. It's something about the headspace. You exercise, you enjoy the views, you go out of civilization as well, away from people, away from cars, away from comfort as well. And sometimes you hike in really cool weather and it's nice and warm and pleasant. Sometimes you hike when it's cold and windy and rainy. Actually, I remember really a massive thunderstorm in the summer when I was maybe 10 years old, and I wasn't even afraid of it. I had so much fun. I was like singing da 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 da, and it was just like thunders were dropping like kilometers from us. I'm like, fine. Obviously,
Wow.
I have no comprehension that it can actually kill me. It was just like special effects. Yeah.
Some adventures in your life.
I'm all about adventures.
Here we go.
So this is the cool part here, and then there will be a really nice view later on.
Hey Otto, tell us about your personal coaching and the benefits that the clients get out of it. Why people should get a coach and get into fitness and health.
Well, why? Because it's helpful and it's healthy and it's beneficial. So let's say if you have someone who has all the injuries and or lack of exercise, they will benefit from having some kind of conditioning. And it's not always about building muscles, as some people would believe that exercise is just to build muscles. It's also building mobility. It's about building the controlled movement, so strength of your core, for example, the dynamic stabilizers in your body, in let's say spinal stabilizers, hip stabilizers, shoulder stabilizers, and then also having improved condition. Your fitness will increase, your cardiovascular system will improve, so everything is improving. Your hormonal balance will improve, your mood will improve. So what I see with my clients, even though like most of my clients are a little bit older, and I know all of my younger clients will be joking when I will share that with them, but that's the fact that most of my clients are a bit older, like in their 60s, late 50s and so on. Of course I have some occasionally young guys in there, even teenagers I had to train. But the thing is, I find it fascinating how some people have knee pains, and once we start to do a bit of strengthening, a bit of mobility, and then some release techniques, let's say foam rolling or massage, the knee pain disappears almost for everyone. So I actually really been lucky to witness many people's improvements, and yeah, their just general well-being has increased. And these people in their 60s, they really value their health, they value experience as well. They rather spending for a new car, they go for 4 or 5 really nice holidays a year. But the health part of it is really, really important.
Yeah, and I guess a lot of people are limited to even go outdoors and hike, for example, and due to their injuries, they are not as active. So it brings great benefits to their life. Thank you. Beautiful forest here, isn't it?
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, I love that forest. First time in here.
And cool for drumming, really cool for drumming.
Nice, yeah.
It has its own kind of hiding spaces, where you can just go and find your little private spot to sit down and just have a nice drumming session. There's some really nice views there. It opens up to the valley, very close to Aniskeri. You're gonna see it in a moment. Welcome to Dublin Mountains.
There you go.
Like to hand with your body.